Hello everyone, Hachadino over here. And as always, if you like the content, you can like and subscribe, and also check the super sheet that we have that has all of the cool videos and other things that of course will be updated as we post more videos. This video is going to be talking about the new mechanic that is coming this season, where you can use these Nebulous Voidcores to get mythic grade loot. Of course, you can also use this in heroic grades or in lower mythic plus, but I do recommend to use this at least in good heroic bosses like Chimaeros or Azerbian, so you can get those strong trinkets. Now, what does this mechanic do? After you do some quests, that I'm also going to post a little bit of a super fast thingy later, but you get access to these Nebulous Voidcores, and you get 2 a week, and you can get another one in the vault if you get the 6 tokens of merit, and then buy it. Very important that you first do the quest to get the 2 Nebulous Voidcore, because there's a bug right now where if you do get the vault ones and then get the quest, it gets bugged and you only get 1 instead of having up to 3. Now, where do you want to spend them? The high value bosses, as you might expect, are the first boss, because we get a trinket that is very good, and then helmet that you can catalyze. The back, you can also catalyze it. It's going to have a little bit of better stats, but nothing crazy. And then the boots, you can get crit mastery boots, also catalyzing them. So it's very good one. After that, Voracious, if you don't have the weapon, it's also a good one to spend. Sarhadar, I do not recommend you to spend things on Sarhadar unless you are Outlaw, because of course if you are Outlaw, you can get the fist weapon. On Ezorak, same thing. The cloak and the hands are good, but the weapon is more for Outlaw things. Paddings, also I do not recommend. The ring is good, but there are other rings that you can get, or you can even get the ones from the next to Shenas, because that's a good one to spend 3 rolls. If you already have Gaze and Guidon and your weapon, you can spend them on Shenas to get the kind of combo thing. It's going to be very strong. And of course, Illyria has the super strong neck, also legs. And if you are Outlaw, it also drops a sword. Although I recommend that you spec sub so you can get also any of these 2. If you are unlucky, I get the trinket. It's also very good for Outlaw, so that's not bad. Then you have in the drip diff, of course, our boy Chimaeros. It has 3 good loot and 1 bad. If you get this one, unlucky, but that means the next week you can get any of these. The belt is going to be very good now that we use also more critical strike rating. Chest is never bad, and gaze, of course, is what you are looking for. If you are very strong and already killing the bird, this is also very good, because this ring now, after the changes to sub, it's going to be very strong. Then you have, of course, the weapon, chest you can catalyze, and the trinket. This is like 2 trinkets, but it's only 1, and it's the best passive trinket after gaze. So if you already have Veteran on farm, and maybe already have a good belt and also the mythic chest, you can try here, because you can get a ring, a weapon with a little bit of better stats than the one from Voracious, and other things. And then it's Lura. Lura has also super good loot, but mainly the neck. The neck is going to be very strong, although the one from Pit of Saron can seem a little bit better depending. This one, of course, if you can change other things to crit, because it has an extra socket, has more potential. The helmet you can also catalyze, and then the ring, it's not that good for us, because we do kind of only get some haste and then forget it. But if you get out of haste on this ring, it means also that you can put more critical strike and mastery on other items. So the verdict for race is Chimaeros if you already have weapon, and if you don't have weapon, Voracious or Belren for your first roll, and consecutive ones. Even if you don't have weapon, I do think that using Demon Chimaeros is very good, because it has 3 good loots, unless you already have a belt and a chest. There may be only 1 good loot, may not be that good. And now for dungeons, one dungeon that you will avoid, of course, will be Seat of the Triumvirate. It does have some items that are decent, but it has so many items that are bad that you don't really want to step in there. Now, good trinkets, if you don't rate, the Solarfly Prism is the best passive trinket that you can get. And also, other things are not that bad. The cloak is decent, it drops a weapon, some boots with good stats. This fifth weapon also you are outlaw. The shoulders you can catalyze them. And then same thing with chest and solar flight. So Skyreach, Pit of Saron, and Algethar, if you want the super fast one, those don't have that much bad loot by themselves. Now, Nexus Point, of course, has the ring combo, and if you have 3 rolls and don't have mythic hands and chest, it's also a very good place to use your rolls, because even if you get the dagger, if you don't have the dagger, it has good stats. Even if it has versatility, having haste on the dagger helps you quite a bit to fix haste on other places. And of course, it has this the combo that is never bad to have. The boots, you can catalyze them, remember, and if you are outlaw, you can also have here a mace. Same thing with the cloak, you can also catalyze it or even use it natty, because mastery is not that bad. So that is everything for all the other dungeons. It's not that recommended to use the rolls on them, because Magisters has some things, but you don't really care. Like this ring is good, but not that good. Maisana, remember, after we knew that the vessel is not that good, has just random loot that is not that interesting. Voidrunner Spire, none of the trinkets are that good for us except for the War Banner, but we already have good passive ones. Pit of Saron, I already said, is very good. And then that's everything. I hope it didn't take too long, but also always remember to sim yourself and check what is your situation, because remember, as I said with Chimeros, if you already have Mythic Chest and a good belt, maybe you want to skip it for other things that are more important, or just send them on gaze. Another thing that you need to know, of course, is we still only get 100 crest per week. So if you go the dungeon route, you may not have enough crest to upgrade your mythic gear, and maybe a little bit weak. But that doesn't matter, because as always, have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next video.